Hello and welcome to Catherine's Low Income Prepping. I think this is episode 53. If it's not, I'm sorry. I forgot to check before I started the video. I'm a little tired today, so please forgive me if I wander with what I'm saying. So, today, one of the reasons it's low income prepping is I'm on Social Security and I'm trying to prep for emergencies, hurricanes. Speaking of hurricanes, we just had Idalia come through. All we got was like some rain and a few storm clouds and a few other things. A little bit of wind, probably not more than 25, 30 miles an hour gusts now and then. So it really wasn't much. I want to ask you all to please like and subscribe. Anyone who watches this, please try to subscribe and please try to watch the video to the end. I'm not as dramatic as some of the other people that are out there trying to get your attention, talk to you about prepping and stuff. I'm not like Canadian Prepper or some of these people that run around with all those guns, even though I believe in guns. I believe in the Second Amendment. As you can see, there's the Gadsden flag. That was just in the news, by the way. Oh, and there's my dog. That's Bucky the Wonder Dog. That's what I call him. He's got his super harness on. That's so I can pick him up when we got to run, because he doesn't run too fast. He's a short-legged dog. But he does jump. He does jump good. He likes to jump up on the bed and jump down off the bed and knock my pillows off and stuff. And the reason why I have the bed here, this is actually our front room, is because I don't feel good. And I have a lot of health problems. And that's one of the reasons why, I don't have a lot of money coming in because I can't hold a full-time job right now. I got hurt on a security guard job I used to have a long time ago. And I've been on a fixed income since then. And I'm going to be 66 come January. Sorry for the sniffles. I have hay fever too. It's pretty bad. Well, my tooth is doing good, by the way. Anyone that's been following me at all. I have an appointment for the next week to go into a place, and they seem pretty decent people. We'll see if they'll go ahead and pull that one tooth for me for a decent price. But they're just going to charge me a small amount to do an x-ray of that tooth and look over my mouth and give me an idea what they suggest I should do. I talked to the person at the counter and asked her to make sure that she talks to the dentist and explains that I don't have a lot of money. I'm not going to go get deep cleaning. I'm not going to go get all that other stuff. I have most of my teeth. And that's because I have worked on them to try to keep them. But without insurance, that's kind of hard to do. And so anyhow, went to the store today to buy stuff. I bought a gallon of milk. The cheap store brand milk, by the way. I bought a creamer, the cheapest creamer in liquid form they have. I bought a bag of lettuce. It was kind of like, I'd say the medium bag of lettuce, shredded, because my partner, Tamara, doesn't have teeth anymore. She wears dentures, and you gotta sometimes pay. I know I can cut it up, but it's easier for me to cut the shredded stuff up, and I don't have waste. Once I open the bag, we can just eat it in a couple of days. So, one thing I found out since I went on a fixed income is I used to buy like green onions and tomatoes and those toppings that go on the salad and all that neat stuff. And of course the dressing, which she likes ranch and so do I. But, I like other flavors too. Gotta forgive me for a second. I gotta go take care of something. All right. I get pop-ups sometimes when I'm filming, and I gotta take them off, or they sit there and drive me nuts. So anyhow, being a 65-year-old, going to be turned 66-year-old woman. Even though I have a background in hunting and fishing and backpacking and army and working in security, I've gotten heavy over the years, and I'm not in good shape. And I have my medical issues, my injuries from my job, and then I have a heart issue that's bothering me. So I have to prepare and work on what I can as I can, and I'm trying to lose weight too. By the way, I woke up this morning only 2 pounds on my lowest for the year. I'm trying to get back down to where I was about a month and a half ago. I went on this situation where my weight just kept going up. I don't understand why. It wasn't that I was eating all that much more than I normally eat, but it went up. So now I'm going back down. I have a doctor's appointment on the 7th. I'm hoping that I'll be down at least 3 or 4 pounds below my lowest point. So I got a new lowest point. That's a goal. You know, everyone makes goals for New Year's. This is my goal, and I'm trying to make before the 7th. One of the things, so anyhow, all that stuff, and I bought a 3-pack of the cheap store brand for Walmart aspirins. They're the baby aspirins. We're both supposed to take a baby aspirin every day. That comes $17. I mean, really? It was just quite a bit. And of course, I went to the dollar store earlier, and I got quite a bit more stuff. I got like 3 or 4 bags of stuff. And it was only $21, whereas this came in 2 bags. So, yeah. And the gallon of milk, of course, took up 1. So, it was 3, but really, I used to be able to get all this for $10. So that tells you how much the increase is on prices of food. And I've been looking at equipment and stuff, and every time I go out to buy stuff for our weapons, for our survival stuff, we're having to pay more now. And heaven forbid if you want to buy anything specific, you know, the prices are just astronomical. And I got to get my car fixed too, which I'm not looking forward to. It's got it isn't putting out cold air for some reason. So I'm hoping it's just the air. It needs the Freon replaced, but we'll see. So like I said, please like and subscribe. So everyone on a fixed income, as you know, the prices in the store are just going up. That's why I'm bringing this up. You have to be selective. It's just like at the Dollar Tree, I was looking at candy at the Dollar Tree. I like to get something sweet once in a while. So I bought Reese's Pieces, 1 box for each of us. They come in the box like at the movie theater type. And of course, they've gone down from 6-something ounces to 4 ounces. But the old Reese's that used to come in the packet with the snack ones, they used to be close to 3.75. Well, now they're 2.75. And of course, they charge you $1.25 instead of $1. They should change their store name to the $1.25 store, or the $1.25 tree. Okay, now let's get past that. As you know, those people that did the rioting and the protesting at the Capitol, a lot of them were sentenced today. The Proud Boys. Now, I don't agree with all their ideology, but I do agree with some of their things. Just like I have friends that are Christian, and I believe in some of their ideas and their ideology, but not all of it, you know. And just like with the Proud Boys and with the Christians and with these other people, you have to get along with everybody. I mean, as long as they're not hurting anybody. And I love the way people out there go on, well, the gay, lesbians, and transgendered people are doing this and that. These people over here are doing this and that. Well, the Christians do the same things. They go too far overboard, and I know that's their belief, but they do. They go too far overboard, and they say, well, people shouldn't be allowed to do this and that. Our Constitution Says you have a right to believe or not believe. I'll go back to that again. You have a right to protest. So I don't believe these people should have been arrested. I mean, the ones that went into the building and broke the windows, yes. I mean, that was destruction of private property. That was a crime. It's like these people go out and shoot people, and we've had a lot of that too. They blame the gun. It's not the gun. The gun does never kill anybody. It's the person shooting the gun that does the killing. And believe me, if they didn't have a gun, they'd be using a baseball bat with barbed wire on it named Lucille or Vicky or whatever they want to call it. It's mental health. Maybe people with mental health problems that are taking medications that are for schizophrenia, severe depression, maybe while they're taking those drugs, they should be kept from being able to own a firearm. How can they do this? Well, they said, well, this person that did the last shooting, they didn't have any problems. Well, yeah, the young man that did the shooting, he shot people. And he got in arguments with people. He beat up his brother. He was Baker acted. I think if you're Baker acted, that's a pretty good indication something's going on. That should be in your record. And for 2 years after that date, it should say this person was Baker acted X number, time ago. They can do this in the computers. Just like if you're a felon, when they look you up to give you your, when you do your paperwork to buy a gun at a shop or whatever, they can look you up. And then they approve you or disapprove you. And you answer the things as truthful as you can. And if you are a felon, you get turned down, and then somebody knocks on your door and they talk to you about it because you lied on the form, which is a crime within itself. Why can't we put something into the computers that keeps track of people that assault a lot of people that are mentally insane? Why can't we build a few more mental health hospitals? And anyone that's violent to anyone, that's not in the self-protection of themselves, but is violent in the sense that they just want to hurt somebody or they hate somebody. It doesn't matter what color your skin is. You take the skin off, we're all red and blood and stuff inside. I mean, if you think about it, we're all human beings. We all think. We all feel. Everyone feels pain. Everyone feels happy, sad. Come on, people. Let's stop hurting each other. The only reason that you should do violence is to protect yourself. You have I hate to say it this way, but you have a God-given right. You also have a right under the U.S. Constitution to protect yourself. And we have the amendments. So this man could have been kept, or young man could have been kept from getting these guns. But as usual, the system, the federal government, the FBI, the CIA, whatever alphabet soup is watching over people that are buying guns. They failed again. It's easier to blame the gun and outlaw the gun than it is to take care of the harm that the people and take care of the people doing the harm. It's easier to just throw them out on the street. Let them use drugs and then steal to support their habit. It's why all these stores are getting robbed. That's another thing that's bugging me. I come from a family of law enforcement people. I come from a family of civil servants. Why are we passing laws to allow these people to commit these acts? But then we're trying to stop people from protecting themselves. Look, if you protect yourself and you stop somebody from hurting other people, you should be given a medal. You should be praised, given an award, given money for protecting other people. If you're at the store and you can legally carry a gun and somebody comes in and starts shooting up the store, are you going to hide and cower and let innocent people die that are too afraid to carry a gun? Or are you going to pull your gun out, rack around in the chamber, knock the safety off, stand up, and tell the guy, here I am, I'll be your huckleberry. Remember, you are the resistance if you're listening to this. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.